you know, maybe open that Christ in us and resurrect from the dead, from the death of those core beliefs, from the death or the burial of our own selves, which we have done for so many incarnations, so many years. So I hope I made myself very clear on this, that why do we celebrate Easter and what exactly is the significance? This significance is for me, guys, because this was the part of the conversation that I had with Christ consciousness. It might differ for you. So probably there is something more, something deeper, which you might also would want to know if you start getting connected with the divine, the way angels have always taught me to. So you can also do the same with meditation, and meditation. That's what, brings this. This meditation has done wonders for me. And, I'll always be eternally grateful to Patriji, the guru, who has always been not only in this physical world, but in the astral world, and who continues to be my guru always. So thank you so much. So guys, I think I should better start with the session now. And it's a very important law. And I'm going to talk about the law of vibration. So guys, probably we always feel and we always think that we will be able to manifest everything and anything. And as I told you, that laws of the universe is something that, all these laws which we are talking about, they are all interconnected and intertwined with each other. Unless and until we have a deep understanding of each and every law, we will not be able to do anything, let alone manifesting our desires and goals and aspirations. So today, when I'm talking about the law of vibration, it is basically a very simple law, but it is very, very, very difficult to maintain. It is very difficult, again, to implement. But if you do not have the proper knowledge of LOV, that is law of vibration, we will not be able to do the law of attraction, because this is the foundation of law of attraction. So basically, when we talk about this law, this law just states one thing, that everything is energy. In fact, even in quantum physics, it is being said that everything is energy. So be it, you can say, the air you're breathing, or the tree that is there standing in front of you, or the pen that you are holding, or the mobile that you have, everything has a particular energy in it. Everything is vibrating on a frequency of energy. Now, if you will try to put your body in under a scanner or under a big, huge microscope, what you will feel is that your body is made up of a lot of cells. Yeah. And when you zoom in further, these cells are being made with the help of tissues, molecules, and atoms. And when you further zoom in, what you will see and what you will find is these tissues, these molecules, and especially the atom, it is made up of nothing but energy. Now, when I say that laws, all these laws are intertwined and interconnected, how are they connected? Now, when we say that everything is energy, when I am energy, when you are energy, when anything inanimate, when anything animate, when anything living, when anything non-living has energy, then how can we be separate from each other? So now, can you see how it has intertwined with our first law, which we learned, that is the law of divine oneness, in which we talked about the connection, how we are connected, how we are not separate, and how the ripple effect takes place in the universe. So here it is reiterating the same, that when everything is energy, then how are we separate from each other? So when we talk about law of vibration, then it is basically like a law of gravity itself. Have you ever seen law of gravity? I haven't. Have you ever seen or felt law of gravity or gravity? Have you ever felt gravity? But you know it's there, right? You know it's working. That's why you're grounded. That's why you're able to walk. That's why you're able to sit. That's why the trees are there. That's why the nature is happening, because there is gravity here. Similarly, just like we have this gravity, similarly, we also have these vibrations which are actually functioning on a particular frequency, and these are nothing but the energy. Now, very important thing. What is this law about? So when we talk about this law states that everything, every being is actually vibrating on a certain frequency. And whenever we throw this energy in the universe outside of us, when we throw any kind of an energy by thinking, acting, reacting, or through our words, through our deeds, whenever we are doing that, what is happening is it is going into the universe, and then it is bringing out the people, the situation, the circumstances, everything which is vibrating on the same frequency in your life. It is just like a mirror. What do you see in the mirror? If you smile, the mirror smiles back at you, right? When you're upset, when you're sad, the mirror is sad. It will throw that kind of an energy back at you, right? So similarly, when we are thinking happy thoughts, when we are very happy and we are vibrating on that happy frequency, we are vibrating on that happy energy at that time, and we are just putting it outside of our body in the universe, we are going to attract happy people, happy situations, happy circumstances, and happy everything. But if we are grieving, if we are sulking, if we are angry, if we are sad, if we are in despair, and we are on that energy for a very long period of time, what will happen? That it is going to go out in the universe, and the universe is going to send back the same things back to us, because the people, the situation, the circumstances, as they are energy, they will tune into your frequency. You're like a magnet. You will just attract them. And that's why we always say in the law of attraction, like attracts like. Birds with the same feathers flock together. How? How does it happen? Today, if I'm here in this group, today, if I'm here in this beam meditation, how did I come here? You know, it's a very interesting story. Let me tell you that, I was being given the responsibility of taking care of different countries. It was like Singapore, where I was supposed to take sessions. Then there was also UK, that is especially Manchester, which was being given to me in order to take the session. But and I used to, and Dubai also. So I used to do what? I used to just sit there and I used to meditate even if there were no people around. At that time, there were no people, and I was being instructed that even if there is nobody there, you will meditate there. You will start the meditation music. You will, give the instructions, no matter somebody is listening or not listening, and you will do that. And I used to always feel that the angels are listening and they are my audience and they are there. And after some time, what happened was I was shifted to the country Germany, where I found Ramsar and Madhugaru. When I found them, it was like, as if it was the complete switch. I mean, it was like, switch, because the vibrations matched. And it's been so many years now that I'm sticking to this group. And it is literally very, sometimes it's very surprising for me, because I was a member of so many groups and I exited from that group because my vibrations could not match. I was not able to be there for a very long time. So how does it happen? How do you meet the like-minded people? It is through the vibration. There were so many people who always used to come, and even the clients who used to tell me that, why do I why do I find people who are in need of me, and they just try to ask for the advice, and they just try to ask for the suggestions. Why do I attract such people? It is because you are throwing that kind of a vibration out. That is why you are attracting such kind of people, be it male, be it female, be it even animals. So what I'm trying to make you understand is, whatever your life is right now, whatever you have achieved, whatever you have failed to achieve, in whatever state of mind you are in as your life is concerned, everything because of your vibration. Everything is happening because internally you are like that, and you are actually putting that thing into the universe, that vibration into the universe. So what is the basic formula of law of vibration? Microcosm is equal to macrocosm. Simple formula. Internal is equal to external. Whatever your internal state of mind is, it is equivalent to the external universe. Whatever you're going to think, the universe will, or your world will be completely like that. And that is why we always say, change your perspective, change your thinking, change your life. Why do we say that, friends? These are not merely the words. As soon as you change your thinking, change your perspective, as soon as you do that, you will see your vibration is going to change like this. And once your vibration changes, everything about you changes. Your world changes. Your friends, they change. Your relatives, you don't feel like being with them, because you want to feel like being with the people, who understand your vibration, who are on the same frequency, who can tune into the same frequency. So, as I said, that there is so much more to it as far as law of vibration is concerned. So what I mean to say is that when we are feeling, whatever we are thinking, whatever the thoughts are there, we have to be literally very careful of what we are thinking, because we are making our life through our feelings, through our emotions, through our actions, through our reactions. This is what makes our vibrations. And once the vibrations are made, they go into the universe, because the more you put your energy into that one particular thought, that goes into that vibration, keeps going into the universe. And for the universe, nothing is negative. For the universe, everything is positive, everything is good. So the universe says, oh, okay, she's asking for this, then why not I give her this back to her? Because universe is not partial to anyone. Universe is just giving you what you are giving. So you will get back what you have been given into the universe. And that is why, law of karma also starts, the vicious cycle, which we are going to learn after some time. About law of karma, we are going to talk about it in detail later on. So now the question is, how? So first, I will give you a very simple and interesting example. Maybe you can just also experiment it somewhere, or sometime maybe at your place. Get two tuning forks. It's an instrument, tuning fork. So get the two tuning forks at your place, at home, and then do one thing. Try to hit one tuning fork with a rubber hammer. Okay? Now, what will happen is, tuning fork should be of the same frequency, okay? Mind you. So when you will hit the rubber hammer at the tuning fork, now it is going to emit a sound in the surroundings completely. It is going to emit a sound wave. And this sound wave will be such that it is going to hit the second tuning fork, which is just lying there with the first tuning fork. And it will again start making and creating that sound wave, which the first one was also making. So even if you're not touching it, even if you're not doing anything, but the second tuning fork is going to create that frequency, and that is what the law of vibration is all about. Without touching anything physically, without doing anything, whatever our vibrations are, saying, speaking, reacting, acting, anything, it is going to give us back. It is going to vibrate. Everything is going to vibrate on that frequency. Yani ki agar aap upset hain, your world will be upset completely. If you're happy, your world will be happy. You are going to attract such people in your life, the way you vibrate. So there is nobody to be blamed for whatever is happening in your life at all. So you become that tuning fork. So that is basically the reason why, we live the way we want to live, because some people have this problem that, I'm not getting the kind of result that I want to, or maybe things are not moving my way, the way I want my things to move, and it's not moving that way. So it is not because the things are not moving, it's because you are not changing your energy vibration. So now if you're failing somewhere, that means it is not because of the people or the circumstances or the situations or the challenges. No ways. If you're failing, that means your vibrations are not aligned with your desire, with your aspiration, with your goal, with your dream, with your needs. So you have to check yourself. So universe is telling you to check, hey, why don't you check yourself? You're just busy blaming the other people. Isne kar diya, usne kar diya. This person is to be blamed. No, guys, everything is here. As I said, microcosm is equal to macrocosm. The outer world is merely an echo of your inner world. You need to understand that. Whatever your inner world is going to be, your outer world is going to be the same, no matter what. So no matter how much you're going to work hard, oh God, I am in the office, I'm literally working my ass off, and I'm doing so much, and I'm working 22 hours in a day, and still I'm not getting the result. Hey, it's not about the result. The result will be there, but are you vibrating on that frequency? Are you aligned with what you want in life internally? Because we always say, nahi yaar, I am just thinking positively. Are you? Because it doesn't happen. What basically happens is when we start thinking about a particular thought, that particular thought gets inside our subconscious mind. And when it goes there, that particular thought becomes a dominant thought. And when that becomes a dominant thought, it has a dominant vibration. And that vibration you are throwing in the universe. So no matter how much you tell yourself that, Sharoo, no, you are working hard, you're doing everything, but maybe the people are like that who are not letting you go up the ladder. No, guys, it is you inside. Probably you are still not aligned completely with your work, with the things that you want in your life, the dreams or the aspirations. Now the question is, how do we activate this law? Because, it is very, very, very important for us to activate this law. So, because when we talk about dreaming about our home and about our desires, it's a very easy part, because you can dream about it, you can talk about it. What is the difficult part is to get aligned with the vibration of that dream that you're having. So that is the difficult part. So I'll tell you my experience of the book. When I became the author of The Awakening, this book, beforehand, I already knew, because Patriji had already told me and showed me with the help of the angels, taking me to the Akashic records and showing me the book that I was supposed to read, supposed to write. And he had told me that this book is already there. You just have to bring it in the physical form. I knew this was there, but I was not aligned with that particular thing. And that was the reason why I kept procrastinating, because there was so much of fear inside of me. I could not write. I thought that maybe I will not be able to do justice to what Patriji wants me to do, or what the angels want me to do. I will not be able to do justice. So till the time I was not aligned with that dream that I had also seen, the things didn't happen my way. And the day I got aligned with it, not only I was able to write, but it was actually manifested in the physical form, and it was being inaugurated in a beautiful way, in front of thousands of people. But that happened only when I started aligning myself. So everybody keeps asking me how to talk to angels. How do we talk to angels? The desire is always there. As I said, it's a very, very easy part. I want to talk to angels. But for that, you need your vibrations to be such that you're able to at least hear, or you're able to at least feel them. You have to make yourself a little bit up, even though the angels are going to hear you, look at you, answer your queries, everything. They might be doing that, but unless and until you just rise up a little bit, your vibrations are a little bit aligned with them, till that time you will not be able to hear them, feel them, or do anything, or ask any question, or hear what they are talking or telling. So you have to understand that this law gets activated 90% as soon as your vibrations are completely aligned internally, because everything starts in your inner world, not in the outer world. Please remember that, friend. This is a very important thing. If you want to activate law of vibration, then you have to look into, you have to look inside yourself. What is happening inside? You don't have to rush into this. You just have to understand yourself. And then you have to align yourself. And 90% of the work will be absolutely complete. Because everything, as I said, happens in the inner world first, and then the outer world is being targeted. It is just an echo. Because once you start doing that, you'll be able to actually minimize the gap which is there between the intention and the manifestation. Till that time, nothing is going to happen. So when we talk about law of vibration, there are certain things that you need to be very, very careful about. And there are certain things that you need to be very, very, you can say, attentive of. So one is, the first and the foremost thing is that you have to set your intentions right. Your intentions have to be right, in the sense that you don't have to be vague. You can't be vague. This I've learned the hard way when I started connecting with the angels as well, because, whenever I used to ask them confusing questions, they never used to give me an answer. So you can't confuse the universe. You have to be very, very crisp. You have to know what your desire is, what your goal is, what your aspiration is, what is your purpose, what is the work that you want to do towards it. You should be completely clear about it. And that is the time when it starts manifesting. You don't have to be in a confused state of mind, because the more confusion is there, the more confusing messages will reach to the universe, and you will not be able to manifest anything. For example, if you want to have you want to create an empire of your own self, it will not happen unless and until you are vibrating on the same frequency, same vibration of that particular desire. Pata chale, yahan se you are saying that I want a good business empire. On the other hand, you are very doubtful of your own capabilities of doing it. So are you on the same frequency? No, there is a desire to create an empire, but there is a doubt that no, I can't do that. So it is not aligned. Then how will you get what you want? How will you get your dream job? How will you get your dream house? How will you get your dream vehicle? How will you get anything that you dream about? So it is very important, very, very important step if you want to activate law of vibration. Then you have to keep visualizing, which is very important. Then you have to visualize with emotions, which is very important, because emotions are very, very important tool as far as manifestation is concerned. And then you also have to trust and believe in the entire process. This is the place where we actually fail sometimes, because we are not able to keep that trust in ourselves or in the universe. We just lose patience. Next is you need to let go. Once you have done all these things, once you have listed down, once you're working on one particular aim, and then once you have raised your vibrations, once you have visualized, once you have trusted in the entire process, that is the time to let go. Why let go? Because let the universe handle. No. Let the universe now handle the entire thing. You have done your level best. You have given your 120%. Now let the universe see how much work you have put into, and let the result come to you according to the work that you have put into. Always remember, ये बोलते हैं ना, हलवा बहुत टेस्टी तभी बनता है जब उसमें घी और शक्कर अच्छे से डला होता है. So it's similar. तो जितना अच्छा घी, जितना अच्छा शक्कर डालेंगे, तो उतना अच्छा हलवा भी बनेगा. Right? So let go and try to see that this manifestation process is just like, you're planting a tree. Try once. When you are planting a tree, what is that one virtue that you are needed the most? Patience, right? That is one thing that this manifestation process always needs from you. That's patience. Just feel that this manifestation process is like planting a tree, because at that time you need to give it a proper sunlight, proper soil, then you need to talk to the plant, you need to do so much for the plant, and then you just let go, let the nature handle it. You know that it is going to grow at the proper time. And that is what we have to do with the manifestation process as well. We just have to feed it with the required ingredients, and then let the universe see where we stand. But usually what happens is, this is where most of the people fail, because they don't have the patience. They start blaming the universe. See, हमने सब कुछ किया, हमें तो नहीं मिला. We have done everything. So it's the halfway. What happens when you start watering the plant a lot? The plant is going to die, right? Or if you don't give the plant a proper sunlight. So that means there is one ingredient which is missing, and that is the reason why your plant has died. So there is something which is missing still. So usually people do not see this. What everybody sees is, I have done this, I've done that, I've done this. This is something that was required, and I have done the most. What was needful, I've done, and I can't do it anymore, and the universe is not giving. So friends, how do you think that, I started connecting with the angels so much so that I started seeing them? I used to cry a lot. That, please angels, I want you, I want this, I want that, please come, please show me the sign, please do this for me, please do that for me, please show me that you are there. No, nothing happened. Seriously. There used to be months when angels never used to be there with me. I used to just wait, because patience was something that they have taught me the hard way. That you have to be patient, girl, if you want something. And work on yourself. We are not going to give you unless and until you're working on yourself. And when I started aligning my vibrations and the energy with that, that is the time when they actually stepped down and they started working with me. That now, fine, she's working. Now let's give her some work so that she can be a bit useful for the universe and this earth. That was the time I was being given the responsibility. Last but not the least, it's repetition. You just have to repeat this process again and again. If you feel that you have to improve some certain things, definitely please do improve upon yourself, keep improving. Suppose you want to go and, lose weight. You want to go out and lose weight. You want to go to the gym and try to lose our weight. You can't do that in one day. You probably take a year or probably 2 years, 3 years, and then you become a very frequent goer over there. You just keep going there because your body needs it. Your body wants it. Similarly, when it's a manifestation process, you really have to just, repeat the process again and again. Right? So, there is this Chinese bamboo. If you want to read about it, please do read about it. So this is this Chinese bamboo. For 5 years, you will not see any growth in that. Because every growth, whatever is happening in these 5 years, it's going underground. And after 5 years, within 6 weeks, it is going to just grow 80 feet tall. It's the same with us also. If we are putting the efforts, we just have to forget about those efforts that we are made. Let the universe handle. We have to be very patient because everything is happening, behind the curtain. Everything. Your work is not going to get wasted. Don't worry. But you have to have a little bit of patience that if it is not bearing the fruits at that very moment, you have to be patient that yes, it is going to bring fruit according to the work that you have put into the universe. And now, if you really, really want to gather more information about this law of vibration, you can read the books by John Vitale. You can read the books by, there is another one, John Assaraf. Then there is Bob Proctor. You can, read their books and you will get more information about this law of vibration. They have written extensively on these, on the law of vibration. So you can just also read that. So yeah, so this was me here talking about law of vibration. And if there is anybody who wants to ask any question or to say anything or ask anything or share anything, please be my guest. I hope I was able to make you understand it in a very simplistic way because I try to make it very, very simple. It sounds very simple, but it's not. Trust me. I'm giving you this constipated look because I know that I've worked very hard on my vibrations and I keep working on that because 24/7 I have to do that. Because if I don't do that, then I will not be able to do the work that I'm being entrusted with. I will not be able to do what I'm doing with the angels. So yeah. Thank you, Neenaji. Thank you so much. Shukriya.
Thank you, Sharoo. Beautiful, beautiful explanation.
Thank you.
Actually, as soon as you were talking about the resonance and like vibration, I play Veena. So I know like when you tune one string and you pluck the other one, if it's tuned to the same frequency, it'll automatically start vibrating. So without you even touching it. And that's when the whole sound comes much better. So beautiful. And each object has its own frequency, right? Like the water has its frequency, and if you can make that water vibrate at its frequency, you can see wonders. Thank you so much. And we should always, our emotions have a frequency, and we have to vibrate it higher. Yeah,
everything, our feelings, our emotions, our actions, our reactions, everything that is inanimate, everything that is animate, living, non-living, everything has energy. That's the reason why we are not separate from each other, right? We are one because we are all made of that one energy. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
So
beautiful energies in this group. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vindhyaji. Thank you so much. Yes. So, anybody else? Thank you so much, Neenaji. Thank you, Balaji. Thank you, Darshana. Thank you, Meena. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shukriya for writing in the chat. Thank you so much. I hope, it will be easier for you to now implement this law of vibration because these laws, there's not much to explain in these laws, but when you start implementing these laws, you become very confused. You don't even know what to do. The same thing happened with me. I didn't know what to do. with my vibration. How do I do that? But I learned it the hard way through the angels. They made me work on myself very, very, very much. And I'm really literally grateful and thankful to them that they've been my very hard taskmasters, and they made me who I am today. They molded me into what I am today. So I'm literally, literally grateful to them and to Shiva Shakti consciousness and Christ consciousness. And now it's the Krishna consciousness with whom I am very much connected. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lingeshwari. Thank you. Thank you, Sabita. Thank you so very much. Anybody wants to say something or ask something? Or should we start meditation? Yes, yes, yes. Who's that?
Sharoo, Amita here.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm always doing great.
And wonderful session, law of vibration and all that is really wonderful. So I have a very personal question to ask. You remember we'd spoken about Shruti, you had spoken to her back. So now her condition is I won't say it's not too great.
Okay, 1 minute. Amita, if it's a very personal question, just now the session is being recorded. So
Okay.
are you comfortable? Are you comfortable talking about her in this during the recording? Is it okay? Or I'm just asking.
I think I'll have a look at it later.
Yeah, if when the recording stops, then we can take this question when we are just few people around. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just had to cut you short because it's a very personal thing.
Yes, it is a very personal thing. Yes, I think we'll have it once the recording stops.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Shashiji, yes. Yes, Shashiji, I can, you can unmute yourself. Yes.
Hello, Sharuji. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sharuji, I want to know, जैसे अभी आप बता रहे थे कि you have been connected with Shiva Shakti consciousness, then now you are connected with Krishna consciousness. How can we identify, how do we know with whom we are connected?
Okay, so you don't have to know that. You will intuitively start understanding these energies because they come to you when you see what is it that you literally need. Why I'm saying that now I, think I'm connected to the Krishna consciousness is that because there were certain things that, okay, I will share this with you because this was the conversation that I had with the angels and with Shiva Shakti consciousness and with Brahma and with Krishna. So the Trinity was there, and I asked the same question that, I used to connect with you as Shiva consciousness and Shakti consciousness. Now I connect with this and now connect with that. So they always used to say that it is completely on which level of evolution are you on? What is it that you require? When you had to, when all the negative energies that were there in you, the negative emotions that had to be catered, had to be destroyed, at that time, you were more connected with Shiva and Shakti consciousness. But now it's the, preserving part. You have to preserve that into yourself. And the third is the creation. And once you've preserved it, you'll be able to create good things in the universe. And that is how I, why Krishna consciousness is there with me, because I need to preserve what I have learned, what I have acquired throughout these 12 years, or maybe through these incarnations that I have been taking. So once you start understanding this, and then you will be able to understand that that which energy is there. Just like I can identify 5 archangels with whom I work, I can identify their voices, I can identify who is speaking to me at what time when they are talking to me. So I know, I understand. So it all comes through practice. It all comes through the meditation and dhyan. So this is what I can tell you about.
I want to understand it more.
Yes.
Fact, I mean, I don't know. I'm not able to clear my question. What I want to understand, like, what's the difference? And if you
There's
want
no
to
difference.
connect
There's
with,
no difference in the energy. As I said, there's no difference in the energy. It is like, what is it on this evolution level? What is it that you require? This is what these energies gauge. And then they want you to work on that. So if Shiva Shakti is, you know what Shiva signifies. It signifies the destruction of everything that is not required in your body, right? Similarly, when we talk about Vishnu, when we talk about him or Krishna consciousness, it is more of the joy, it's more of happiness, it's more of preserving or preservation of the creation. And similarly, it's the Brahmo, similarly, it's any kind of an energy that you believe in. So slowly and gradually, you will see, like, for example, when I started connecting with the angels, it was not the angels that I connected with. I connected with the fairies first. I connected with the elves first. So I connected with them, and then they took me to the angels. Then the angels took me to the archangels. This is how I worked. This is how I evolved. So these are just energies. Right now, if you do not connect with the angels, if you connect with the higher energies like, or these consciousness, the Christ consciousness or Krishna consciousness or Shiva Shakti consciousness, they signify something. This energy signifies something. And then these energies are going to guide you towards that particular thing which you are lacking in your life. So suppose if I lack joy, then the kind of an energy I'll be surrounded with would be, for example, dolphins. They will come into my life. They will start giving me messages that you lack this. You need to bring that joy and happiness in your life. Right? So this is how and it all comes through practice. It all comes through practice. Don't think that it is just a one-day job of doing that. Yeah.
how can I understand this? Like, despite of doing so much meditation, I feel like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to. I'm satisfied where I am. If I'm sitting here, I'm satisfied. I'm contented. I don't want to
Good.
do anything else.
Good.
So what is this?
मत करो. मत करो यार. If you're content, see, सबसे पहली बात, that if you think this is the end of the journey, then you will stop evolving. Always
Yes.
remember that.
Right.
Because you have to keep evolving, you have to keep working. If you think that I'm satisfied and I'm content, it's good. If you're at peace, it's good. If only by doing meditation, not working on yourself and not doing anything else is helping you out in your life, then why not? Not everybody is as lucky as you are. All of us are literally slogging hard, not only in our physical lives, but our astral lives, but our emotional lives, our mental lives, in all the aspects of our lives. But if you're satisfied, you don't want to do anything, it's like, you feel that there is no need of anything else or to connect with any energy, then why do you want to do that? It's fine. Don't do that.
But sometimes I feel like I'm wasting the life. I'm wasting the time.
Why?
If I'm capable to do anything, I'm capable to do something, I should do. But then I
Right
don't want
now,
to do.
no. Okay. So there are two thoughts running in your mind. On one hand, you're saying that I'm satisfied and I'm content. Yeah. On the other hand, you are curious, you are anxious. You want to explore that dimension also. Right?
Yes.
So there are two very opposing thoughts. So you have to first, bring a balance into it. That what is it that you want, whether you want to work on it or not. And then when your soul is aligned with your purpose.
I'm also
then you
questions
can-
from Puchi Sago, right? I have any?
Oh, okay. Mez. Yes.
I have
thank you.
muted. I have muted, Sharoo. Please continue.
Yes. So, Shashiji, I hope I'm little
Yes.
clear over here. First, you have to see whether you want it or you don't want it. First, you come out of that cycle. Okay, because there are two opposing thoughts that are troubling your mind. And because there are two opposing thoughts, you will not be able to work at all because your mind is completely in the confused state. So even if the divine wants to get in touch with you, even if there are messages coming to you through the divine, it will not be able to reach you, because there is a barrier also, and there is you can say resistance also, that I don't want to do it because I've already achieved what I wanted to achieve. But there's another you who is saying that, hey, if I'm capable of doing more, and that is the soul talking to you, I'm capable of doing more, Shashi, you have to explore me. You can't just say full stop. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Shukriya. Yes. Yes. Anybody else? Dr. Lingeshwari, Mridula ji's twins are doing well. They are, because I'm in constant touch with them, because there was a very, very, very beautiful experience I had with the twins and with the angels. And so I am in touch with her. So I think 3-4 days back only I texted her. So she told me that the twins are okay, although there are certain complications, but it is not as bad as it was, few months back.
Oh, thank you so much, Sharoo. I was like not in all the meditations that you were doing, so I didn't know how she was doing, but I continued to pray from day one.
Wow.
And I knew the babies will make it through, Somehow I feel that, and her troubles will be over, and the angels and God is watching.
Yes.
So I still pray for her. So I'm glad you're
Thank
working
you.
with the with twins
Yes.
and the mother. That's
Yes.
so nice of you to do that.
Yes.
And
I'm
today,
not working. I'm not doing. Angels are working with them 24/7.
Okay.
I'm literally grateful that they are there with them 24/7. Trust me, the experiences that I have with these twins was amazing, which is,
Wow.
I mean, it was amazing. So these twins are literally the the most beautiful souls that I've
Wow.
ever experienced. This, I mean, amazing, out of the world experience.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy and delighted to hear that, and thank God as well.
Yes.
And today's session, it's an eye opener for all of us, I guess. Though we know these things, we like. Let me tell you, when I was much younger, like in school and all that, I never knew all these things.
Mm.
And I didn't have to try or anything. And things flowed so well, I was going like a rocket. I didn't have to struggle for anything. And just like a rocket. That's all I can say, I didn't have to try. I didn't have to work hard. I didn't have to do meditation, anything like that. Life just flowed all the way up, and I don't know what's happened. And since I moved to London, there's some kind of break. I mean, I don't understand it. And I'm now struggling with the loss of 2 brothers within 5 years. And I'm very stuck. And I was thinking to myself, when I never tried for anything, when I didn't like, do anything particular really, and I was so successful and so like just moving up and up and up, And what's happened to me now? I feel very stuck and unable to do things like before.
Okay, so Dr. Lingeshwari, it's like, everybody goes through this process, because sometimes number one, the soul plan is always at work. Number two, the karmas are always at work, because it's a cycle that we have to break or we have to balance. And
Yes.
and maybe it was in London that there were certain lessons that were waiting for you to learn. That is why this happened. And sometimes it happens, Dr. Lingeshwari, that we hold things very tightly because we are always scared of losing something, right? And we
Yeah.
hold them very tightly. It's like, because the survival depends on that. Our emotions depend on that. And when we hold them very tightly, they are being taken away.
Mm.
So we need to let go of them.
Okay.
So it's like that, as I have also given an explanation or maybe an example of a butterfly, that if, the butterfly just keeps moving, because if you want to catch it, you will never be able to catch it because it will keep moving from one place to another. But if you are just sitting and meditating in a garden, it will just come and quietly sit on your shoulder. So once you let go, and this is something that I have learned from the Zen masters, especially the monks, who create the mandala, the beautiful mandalas that you can ever see in the entire world, but they create it on the sand throughout the day, 24 hours they take, and they create the mandala. And then what happens throughout the day, they do not eat, they do not drink much. And it's like, the waves come and they just wash it off, the mandala. And that teaches them how to let go of their attachments, because they become so attached with that mandala, and then they have to understand how to let go of these attachments that they have created with their own
they
creation.
take it to the sea. Yes.
Yes.
We participated in one of those things with the Buddhist monks. At the end of 3 days or something, they do a procession to the sea and then immersed in the sea. I understand they were very hard lessons to learn, I agree. And I could have done better maybe. Anyway, we are here, so that's a positive, and we'll try again, or we'll keep trying. Thank you so much.
Yes, we have the entire incarnation and more incarnations to come. Don't worry, nobody is getting moksha over here. Everybody is going to work here. And next time, in the next incarnation again, we'll be sitting in the sick, this kind of a group again. So.
I know. Anyway, thanks to everyone here, and thanks to you, Sharuji. That was really wonderful to listen to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shukriya. Thank you.
Much.
Yes. So, anybody else before we start the meditation for some time? Is there anything anybody wants to share? And if you guys have any kind of a doubt, you can also text me, or you can again go through this session. And if you feel that these sessions are something that not only my session, but the sessions of the masters, different masters who are taking, toiling hard for all of you and taking these sessions on Beam Meditation Family, if you feel any of the sessions are good for your friends or families or relatives, please do share with them so that they are able to understand things more in a much better way, and they'll be able to ease out their lives. So, yes, Nilima.
No, Sharoo, it's just only the announcement that I wanted to give to all the watchers on the YouTube. So, friends, as we will be meditating soon, I just would request you all to join on Zoom to connect to the oneness consciousness. I would like to end the streaming now. So please connect on Zoom and we all do oneness meditation. Thank you.